And my grandfather started O'Brien and Sanderson 50 years ago, and my father's been running O'Brien and Sanderson for 20 years now.
Dad started this business in 1946. Dad and his partner Bob O'Brien, and they had broken away from another insurance firm.
The first 6 months were rather hair-raising. The whole first year was rather hair-raising.
Dad and I worked together for 20 years before he retired. It was wonderful.
I should be so lucky at 56 to be as well respected as my father is today.
The fact that O'Brien and Sanderson has been in the insurance business for 50 years, I think that creates a feeling of stability and trustworthiness.
For them to have made it 50 years is simply incredible, and I think they've got the type of people, the type of organization that's going to be able to withstand the changes ahead and weather the storm and be around for another 50 years.
We've always wanted to excel in our service, in our ability to treat people fairly, squarely, and honestly.
It gives us a lot of satisfaction to see some of the very best businesses in Fort Wayne that we know that we have as clients.
Personal attention is very important, and what that means is talking and listening to your clients so that you're insuring them properly, that you know what their individual needs are.
Well, I guess the foundation of O'Brien and Sanderson is really good people, nice people that are bright, that are motivated, and what motivates them is they want to do a good job. They want to do a good job for a customer. That's us.
We also believe that our employees are such a key part of the customer service process that we go to great extents to train them through various programs.
The industry itself requires you to have certain continuing education, but Maury goes above and beyond and really requires the employees to do numerous coverage issue updates every year.
The number one thing that attracted me to O'Brien and Sanderson is probably the energy and the corporate and organizational dynamics of the whole firm. They're fast-paced, and they're very good at what they do.
We have great relationships with our insurance companies. They're our business partners. They stand behind us.
I think that our insurance companies do really go the extra mile with O'Brien and Sanderson.
Monroe Guarantee represents a company that strives for partnership relationships, and we found a true partner in Maury.
When we need their help on pricing or on claims, we can get it.
I think it's because of the professionalism of the agency and just the philosophy and how they handle their clients and they treat their employees. It's just a nice place to work.
O'Brien Sanderson would be in what we would call that top echelon. Bottom line, I guess, if you just looked at it, it would be said as they're a class organization, and you like to be associated with people like that.
I think it's high touch and it's high tech. The magic is being able to keep the relationships good and to be supported with technology. That's what makes it click.
We have a very sophisticated automation system that allows us to pull up any client name and access all historical data for that client.
You can tell him what his coverages are. If he has a question on his deductible, there's his deductible. If he wants to change his mortgagee, there's his mortgagee.
We totally renovated our entire automation system to eliminate paper processing as the basis by which we do business.
Instead of putting the client on hold to go pull their file, I can speak to them while I'm pulling up his name.
They're very progressive. They're into automation. They have good foresight, and yet they're friendly and personable, and they're great to do business with.
Now on the internet, we have ability for our clients nationwide to tie into the internet through whatever vehicle they may have available, to send us electronic mail, to request information on their account.
I had to gulp twice when Maury wanted to spend $60,000 to buy the first computer.
No matter how devoted we are to technology, we want the client to always feel as though they can phone us and talk to us.
I think it's the personal attention. Those guys are there when you need something. You can call and you can talk to John or Maury. They're there for you.
If a customer calls up and they want to talk to Maury Sanderson, they get Maury Sanderson. If I'm here, I talk.
Well, I think the philosophy of the company is to build relationships with clients.
Whatever we've needed, and from a specialty standpoint, from an insurance standpoint, Maury has always figured out how to get that done for us.
I like to be in a position where I'm sort of an unofficial board member or advisor.
One of the reasons that O'Brien and Sanderson has been so successful is the fact that they know their clients' needs, and they're able to explain those needs to an insurance company.
It's not just insuring their property, but actually building a relationship with them.
A lot of the customers are friends of Maury and John, and they've got a really good relationship, and so we're here to make sure that relationship stays good.
I just can't tell you how many hundreds of times that I sit at a kitchen table and sit with the man and wife, and they want to feed you pie and cake and coffee and watermelon and occasional beer and all that. And it's a friendly business. But you make it what you want it to be.
Dad passed on to me that you have to put the client's interest first. And that's what I would pass on to John and to anyone else who's a part of the O'Brien and Sanderson team.
They're very genuine. Maury's a relationship guy. Makes a big difference in this world. It's all a relationship business, and I value his friendship. And you know, when you have a relationship like that, you tend to do good business.
There's not enough words in the book to explain how I appreciate the work that Maury's done for our company in the past.
O'Brien and Sanderson's culture, being very service-oriented, that's what I'm striving for, and that's what I build my practice on. So it was a blending together, I think, of not two different cultures, but the same culture.
Much of what I do is designed to allow businesses to continue for the next generation, and that's a strong part of what we do, is try to preserve wealth and transfer it to the next generation.
The areas of practice that I'm in round out the other side of the property casualty firm. They do a very good job with the individual property casualty, the corporate property casualty, but the other side of that deals more with investment, tax planning, estate planning.
The fact that Steve and I have a law degree, I think, is invaluable for us as we meet and deal with our clients, because so much of what we talk about involves the laws of the U.S.
What clients really want is to be understood and taken care of.
I think the formula for the future is going to be the same as it has been for the past. We need good, bright, motivated people. We need strong, stable insurance companies, and we need clients who want to do business with us.
I started something that, yes, I am proud of, and I'm very, very happy that I could see a son and a grandson follow in the steps that they unconsciously must be thinking, hey, it was a pretty good thing the old fellow started.